Hello children of DAV Model Public School, Sita Savangi. This is Aarti Agrari, your teacher. Welcome you all on e-learning class, Standard 5th, Subject Science, and our topic is Importance of Water, Part 3. Dear children, before this session we have learnt about water. Water is an important natural resource which is essential for all living beings. It is essential for plants as well as animals. We have also learned that about 97% of water is present in seas and ocean, and the remaining 3% water is present in river, pond, lakes, streams and glacier. Today we are going to discuss about way of drawing out groundwater. Groundwater can be drawn out in many ways. Earlier people used to draw groundwater from Bauli or step wells. A step well is a well having steps on all sides. This enables people to go down to fetch water. See picture of step well. Earlier people used to fetch water for their daily needs from river, lake and well also. Even now in many areas of country there are no system of supplying water through pipe. People depend on natural sources of water like rivers and ponds. Groundwater can also be drawn out and used for irrigation with the help of a water wheel or a rod. A very common and widely used method to draw out groundwater from a well is to use a pulley. See, this is picture of well and you have also seen in your surrounding. Nowadays, there are well-planned water supply systems that supply water to homes and offices in the cities. Such systems are also being used in many villages. In such systems, the river water is usually purified by a series of processes that make it fit for drinking. This purified water is then sent to homes and offices through a network of pumps and pipes. Dear children, you have already learned that river is very important resources of water. Now we will do exercises of this lesson. First, fill in the blanks. First is water help in dash of food in animals. Now think children. What will answer? Answer will water helps in digestion of food in animals. Second, animals living in water are called. Animal living in water are called aquatic animals. Okay? Animals which can live both in water and on land are called aquatic animals. Write on your notebook. Fourth is water trapped between underground rock is called. We have just learned underground water. And last is dash and dash are aquatic animal. Hydrilla and lotus are example of aquatic animal. Next is tick write the correct option. About 97% of water is present in A. Seas and ocean, B. Lakes, C. Ponds, D. Glacier. Answer will be A. Seas and ocean. Plants absorb water from the soil with the help of stem, leaf, branches, root. Okay, root. Rehet is used for supplying water through taps, purifying river water, Third, drawing out groundwater for irrigation. Answer will be drawing out groundwater for irrigation. Next is an example of an amphibious animal is fish, frog, hydrilla, duckweed. Answer will be frog. Next, write true or false for the following statement. First, water is required for germination of seeds. True or false? True. Groundwater can be drawn up by a hand pump. True. About 50% of water is present in seas and ocean. False. Octopus is an amphibious animal. No. False. River water is purified for drinking purpose. What will answer, children? River water is purified for drinking purpose. It will be true. Children, now write all exercises on your notebook. And in next class, we will be discuss answer and questions of this lesson. So write it and show me. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.